Because it comes from people like Scott Snyder. Scott Snyder is an absolute handicap who never understood Batman.
I will review that was a weird intro, wasn't it? Anyway, but by the way, this guy is absolutely racist. He is judging the race swaps in absolute Batman comic book run. In my opinion, it feels like it's more of a projection of him hating black people than any other colour. In my opinion, he even hates Mexicans. But I'm not going to say it's a skin colour, but I'm just saying as a general, he hates all types of anybody who has even a race or even a hint of darkness. That's how I say hate Jordan. Yeah, again, you can check out his channel in my own description, but that's what I'm trying to say is that my real point is that why is he hating, and why is he hating on this comic book series? I don't understand why. Yeah, again, it's his own opinion. I'll take that as accountability. That's his own opinion, and you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say he cannot have an opinion, but I'm trying to say that he cannot be saying words that would affect a certain group or even understand what they went through. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying I do understand what they went through, but you know what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is that he's like one of those guys who just throw stones at someone, as in throwing stones at the same words, and he don't expect nothing back. Well, this is a video coming back at him, is that he needs to understand what he's saying, and also he been using the word gay in his video for so many young, so I feel like he's projecting that in his videos. You can respond to me if you want, I do not care. But yeah, again, he feels like he's using those words so much. In my opinion, is projection, you know what I mean? Keep it to yourself, but if you do that, then you do you, mate. You know, I'm on about you gingerhead freak. But everybody else is different. I cannot judge someone like judging myself. But yeah, that's gonna be the next clip. But what I was saying is that this guy is literally judging their videos and not taking any accountability for what he's done in his last couple of videos. But yeah, he's just an odd guy.
Because this guy has been hired to draw Batman, and he can't even do that. Because when he does, it ends up in Bruce acting like a gay Down syndrome.
That proves my point in my own prediction. Yeah, this guy will say is the same word over and over again. If you want to know what I'm on about, talk about the word gay. I'm not offended by or anything like that. Just understand where I'm coming from. Just understanding that this guy is literally just projecting. He's saying words just to get a reaction, getting a little bit of money off saying anything racist or anything racist towards community, or even just be rude towards communities, because he knows he won't get any backlash. At some point he will. Hopefully he does. I'm hopefully the best for him, you know what I mean? But yeah, again, you cannot say these words. You cannot be a racist for no reason, not expect anything back. It's a little bit hypocritical, you know what I mean? I can't say the word, I'll probably say it on the stream. But on the stream, I'm a little bit tired, sorry about that. That's what I'm about trying to say. If you do see this video, yeah, you're literally projecting off who you are, and I'm not really afraid to say that. I'm just who I am, that's how I say it. You're literally projecting that you are what I am thinking you are, and that's just weird. I'm not thinking, but I know a lot of people who are, who say it. And who was it? A lot of YouTubers even say that you say the word repeatedly in your video, you know what I'm trying to say, which is a little bit strange in my opinion. But yeah, again, this guy hates every single community. He even hates black, which doesn't make sense. How can you hate black? And also, why can you judge? Yeah, again, you haven't judged yourself. I'm not saying there's no way having a judge, but yeah, again, this guy judges the amount of people he judged and never get anything back to him, which hopefully he gets knocked out or something like that, because he can't just be rude and not expect nothing back. That's like me saying something to someone and not expecting nothing back, you know what I mean? How kind of dumb would that be? If someone could say something, then you'd be like, you know what, that's fine, that's totally understandable, yeah? But that's probably the reason what you could do. But I'm trying to say, this guy says all that he can say over online and never say anything in someone's face, you know what I'm trying to say?
Bane with the brand new story arc titled Abomination. I haven't read it, I haven't seen anything from it, I'm just seeing retards online losing their crap over it.
Seeing that clip, even though he liked his own comics of the Batman, the old 1940s, 1960s one, yeah, again, he has the right to judge us for people liking the new Batman comic book series, Absolute Batman, and the way Bane is designed. That's like us lot, basically, you know, saying what he likes is wrong, and as in, like, you know, the way he sees Batman in the old comics is wrong. How can we judge someone without judging ourselves? This guy is literally the judgmental prick. I'll say it how it is. I don't know if I can swear on here, but I'm gonna say the truth. He's a judgmental prick. How can you judge someone without judging yourself? I'll say that 3 times in this video because it's truth. How can you do it? I don't get it. But yet again, my opinion is everybody else is different. What I'm trying to say is this guy cannot judge me for liking a comic book or comic book run or how a person is designed in a comic book because I like it. The Bane, he's like 20 foot tall. The one he likes is back in the day where he was like, what, at least 6 feet. That's what I'm understanding. And I appreciate those comic books, which are pretty good comic books. That's what introduced me into Batman and all those, villains and that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I read them when I was like little, and it's pretty good comics. As in little, like when I was in secondary, that's like, what, 2 years ago? So yeah, it's a pretty good comic book run, and it's pretty good in my opinion. The old ones are good, but this recent one is pretty good as well. But yeah, I just don't understand how you can judge us lot for liking a new comic book series, in my opinion. At the end of the day, it's just an opinion of his. It should not be taken in defense, but as I'm trying to say, his racism is not warranted. So if he does any racism like this out in public to anyone, just understand that. I don't think he'd be running his mouth like that. I've never seen a guy who run his mouth like that to anyone else. Anyone may have seen it once, but it didn't end well. So hopefully he doesn't do it in real life. But understand this: the way you're going down with racism, it ain't gonna work, mate. Yeah, that's all I can say. If you live in America, it's peak time. If you be racist, it's peak. That's how I understand that. I don't know, but yeah. People who watch this video, respect it. Thank you for understanding my own point of view on how this guy, how this ginger guy won't change our opinion just because he has an opinion on how this Batman and how this Batman is designed. One person won't change how Batman is, just understand that, right, everybody? But yeah, have a great day. If you're still watching this, you ginger cunt, just understand that you're very strange and you need to change your ways and you be better. I cannot say that I'm not doing good at myself, but we all got to change in some way. Not saying you change, but you just understand what you're doing is wrong. Called right from wrong, you know what I'm saying, lad? But yeah, do what you gotta do, but don't be racism and just do what you think is right. As in, don't be rude and understand what you're doing, mate. But yeah, anyone else who's watching us, thank you for watching, and yeah, have a great day.